Impact segment tonight. As we reported last night, some members of the House Judiciary Committee have asked the FBI Director James Comey to testify about classified information leaks and cyber attacks. Joining us from Washington, two members of that committee, Congressman Eric Swalwell, Democrat from California, and Louis Gohmert, Republican from Texas. So, Congressman Gohmert, you did not sign the letter asking for Mr. Comey to appear. You don't think it's worthy?
Well, in two places in the letter, it mentions wanting to be briefed by Comey about the Russian situation. And if anybody for anybody that does watch Fox, and we know that's a big audience, we have seen reports about the CIA actually says they have the capability to hack in and leave a Russian footprint. We have heard clearly from a number of people that there is absolutely no evidence of the Russians interfering with our election. I think it is a waste of time. What I'm more concerned about, Bill, is the people within the Intelligence Committee that have lied to us in Congress and lied to those of us that have been on the Judiciary Committee for a while, when they've said, look, you'll never know if it picks up an American citizen, that name will be masked. It will take a court order to release that.
Yeah, that's what. But Comey could.
That's what
Comey could address that. You see, yeah. I want. Look, I understand what you're saying.
The letter requested. They want to know about the Russian situation.
Well, yeah, but you're never going to get to the bottom of that in the testimony before your committee. But what you will get is an overview of what the FBI is doing and how it sees this. How about you, Mr. Swalwell? I mean, some Democrats don't even want to hear from Comey. Do you?
I do, and I have faith in our intelligence community because they're all we've got. They're protecting our national security. But the dots in this investigation continue to connect Donald Trump and his team to Russia. And the biggest question now is whether they were working with Russia while the attack on our democracy was going on.
Can you give me one piece of evidence that supports that theory, the dot theory? Because I don't have it here.
Yeah.
One piece of evidence that Russia colluded with the Trump campaign. Give me one.
Yeah, and Bill, right now there's prior personal, political, and business ties, and the investigation that we would like to see is whether they were working with
give
Russians.
me one piece of solid information connecting the campaign to the Russians. Give me one.
Carter Page, a month after it was revealed that Russia was attacking us, travels over with the campaign's permission to Russia. Now, I don't know why anyone would go to a country that is attacking us during a presidential campaign who is the president's foreign policy advisor. We need to run that one down.
Congressman Gohmert, do you know anything about Carter Page traveling to Russia?
Well, I understand that he had no official tie with the Trump campaign, but that he did have some conversations, some ties to Russia, but that's not the Trump administration. But Bill, having watched your show most every night, often I'm watching the rerun, but it's still just as cogent when it's a rerun. But the real issue, the real threat to our democratic republic is that we have intelligence officers who have gained access to information by the powers Congress has given them. They've lied to Congress about how they're using it.
Do you know who's lied, though? Can you give me a name?
And now they're using it to manipulate
All right,
I got
it. Can you give me a name? Somebody's lied to you? Can you give me somebody and then you tell them?
Well, I can't. What I can tell you is we have been told, going back to the Bush administration, that you never have to worry about this program.
And Flynn was a private citizen.
Names will be masked.
Right.
And now we find out they're not masked. The conversations aren't minimized.
Well, that's a big deal.
And it is a big deal to me because there are people from both administrations.
I don't know. You know, guys,
this could never happen, and now it's happening.
I appreciate you both coming on, but I don't know if we're ever going to get to the bottom of this.
We have to. We really do have to get to the bottom of it.
All right.
We do. This is dangerous stuff.
It is absolutely dangerous. There's no doubt about it. When a sitting president can't have a conversation with the president of Mexico without being in the newspaper
Bill,
the next day.
let me tell you one way we'll get to the bottom, and I think we can.
I only got 20 seconds.
What I've said repeatedly, you guys keep saying how important this is to have this power. If you don't give us the leakers and how this happened, I will join with my Democratic friends, and we will eliminate your power to do this.
All right. We appreciate it, guys. Thank you, Director.